Hey, let's start. We have to first remove the chat. Guys. I don't even know if people are here. Let me open the live from YouTube. Let's see if there is anyone in the void. Okay, we have two people watching. Pop out the chat. Here is the chat. Perfect. And now we can run this in live mode. We are good. We can see one. This is a good way to know, right? Okay, let's do it this way. And this could be here like this. This is good enough. Hey Himanshu, what's up? Let's start. There was one message, but it went away quickly from Maddie. Hey, hi Maddie. How are you doing today? We will resume from where we left yesterday, and I really liked yesterday's session. To be honest, I did a lot of things yesterday. So the thing was, I built kind of a momentum. Like the progress I made yesterday was so good that even after this stream, I was thinking maybe I should sit for 20-30 minutes more to emoji use. This bot is too aggressive. Emoji use किया तो bot ने हटा दिया message. Okay, we'll tell this bot its position. It's not bigger than us. It cannot decide for itself. Let's do it. Where is this bot's documentation, command, integration, timer, chat moderation? Yes. So access caps. Why would I care if people are using access caps? Disable this. Because this filter will allow you to time out custom words, phrases, and patterns. I don't care. Access emotes. We want more emojis. Access symbols. I don't care. Links. Yeah, let's keep links as it is. So yeah, this is fixed. Hey, hi, and I think your name is. Let me check in Discord. I just found out about your name. Wait, remove this. Samrat. You're Samrat, right? Or maybe you do not want it to make it public. Okay. Yo, yeah, we can push as many emotes now. So how was everyone's day? Yes, people are coming in. We have 5 people here, and I hope my audios are all good. Today I did some setting with the microphone and with the audio in my system with OBS. Okay, let's start then. How much? It's 8:35. 5 minutes is good enough for. It's fine, but it's pronounced as Samrat. Oh, Samrat, like Prithviraj. Samrat Prithviraj, like that. Let's start. So here, if you guys were not here yesterday, we made this much progress, right? The timeline view is working. It's like we can reduce the size, we can even drag it across. Let's reduce its size to a lot smaller, like this. You see, very smooth, very easy. Even we have a pen on the timeline view. Very happy with this view, very happy. Let's so what we will do today, let me write a message, right? What we'll work on. So today we want, okay, so bro, thoda quick summary de sakte, what are you building and what's the purpose of these lives? Okay, so this live I'm generally doing to make my own habit of sitting for 2 hours at night as well, because I just want to build this habit of sitting in late night rather than just scrolling my Instagram or any other thing. So this is like a productivity thing which I want to do, and making it live adds a kind of a touch of accountability where you guys sit sometimes, so I get something done. And plus I'm working on one video where I want to show like how making a small progress every day can in the end have a very big impact. So in the end I would like be showing what we made in just sitting for 2 hours every day while talking as well. Obviously when I'm talking, as if you see our lives, I'm not like 100% working, I'm talking, I'm chatting, I'm browsing different things, yet making small progress. So this is the idea of doing these lives. But yeah, good question, Maddie. And what I'm currently working, this is post handle, which I'm currently working for a very long time and kind of an abandoned product. I wanted to resume working on it because this directly correlates to one of my app which is doing pretty good on App Store, is auto reels. So users can create these shorts, reels and TikToks using this product, this web app. And now I want to give them a web app where they can customize these shorts and reels. I hope that was a good explanation. What else? Nightbot. Okay, so I have enabled one thing on Nightbot, like every 5 minutes it will keep on sharing for the Discord link, so you guys can join on the Discord, because I spent like 25 minutes today to make our Discord group better. So I have added a bunch of rules, I added a bunch of community like categories and bunch of channels, bunch of rules as well. Yeah, so all of those things happened. Shubham, hey, hi Shubham, how are you doing? How was your day? Hint, my mouse finally stopped responding today. Any suggestion which one to buy now? Okay, so your mouse stopped working. Well, depends. What's your budget? Like what kind of mouse are you looking for? Bluetooth, wired? My recommendation usually is this one, which I'm using. This is MX2, Logitech MX2. Yeah, I love because of the ergonomics it has. Like my hand feels very rested. Maddie, perfect. Looking forward for the outcome. Thank you, Maddie. And yeah, and also you made some good friends over here. Yeah, that's good. I made a couple of good friends, guys. I made one of them as a moderator as well in our community in Discord, because he is helping me. Israr, I think he might join soon. So he is helping me with that Discord group, like what kind of channels I can make. I think he knows a lot about that. Shubham, nice day. I will also try to code with you for 2 hours daily. Awesome, Shubham. Awesome. So that's also one of the like thing I wanted to do these lives, is if anyone wants to code with me, because I have done the same thing with other lives, other people. I used to follow an Australian developer. He used to sit kind of my timing in the morning around 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and I used to sit with him at around 8:30 and code till 8:10, and I did it for almost 10-15 days. Then he stopped streaming. So I thought like, okay, I should start this as well. So maybe this idea came from him. I don't need text stack. I can text stack. I can just say Next.js, Tailwind, Shetsy, and Firebase TypeScript. And I for icon, what I'm using React. I don't need to tell this. What was this? Lucid icons? Yes. And I want to put some git rules. Why these are hiding? Are these hiding because of the cape extension? Where is the extensions? I have cape here. What is that extension which hides? Hide env extension. Cloak. Oh yeah, it's called cloak, not cape. Hind, have you had your dinner? Oh yeah, I just finished my dinner at around 8:15. Cool. I definitely need this. This is nice. It's so nice. I'm hungry. I'ma eat something while watching you. Cool, Hin. What are you eating? What are you having for dinner? If you don't mind sharing that. Also, I don't know what's happening. I played the SoundCloud music for the rest, like last 3 days, and I was still, all of my streams have been copyrighted. And the music said it's non-copyrighted. So today I went to the safest possible way, which is like playing a 3-hour beat lo-fi. It says no copyright, and I hope this is non-copyright today. I'm not worried about any ad revenue or anything. I'm just worried that what if they strike down due to these copyrights? I don't know. Okay, I should write what I'm currently working on. Today I want to finish the timeline view where we can do the following. Array yaar. Delete. Play T-Series music, it's the safest. Hi Pakoda. Yeah, I know. I think they will just strike down my channel. Timeline, we can do the following. What is that? One is we want to split timeline using the split button, or pressing B in keyboard. Webcam off. What is this, guys? What is this? This product is... Why you do this to me? Is something wrong with this thing? Just give me a sec. Yeah, just give me a sec, guys. I'm working on it. Hope this works now. Can Are we good? The Nightbot is doing its thing. So what do you want to do? Split timeline using the split button or pressing D in keyboard? Yes, we want to do that. And what else? The another thing we would want to do is check Insta Reel editor and add the audio button similarly. So I want a layer of audio and add a text layer. Vishnu, hey bro, hey, hi Vishnu. Add a text layer as a timeline and do for all the 3 timelines. Split, edit, drag, split, resize, drag. Okay, so this is not. This is too big, it's not coming here. But I can say it's task for the day. The split timeline feature. I think this is good. Yeah, this is good. Let me see if the cloak is doing its thing. I think before this, what we need is we need a way to add multiple timelines. Add a feature where we can have timeline elements in a single layer. So later we can use the split function to split. Or do we need to split actually? What we can do is I want to see how this works in an Instagram editor, because if user wants to add any feature, any video, they can technically. Nived, what's up? What's up, Nived? Welcome back. Anyone of you like currently working on anything interesting, or did work on anything interesting in the day? I worked on an interesting problem in the day session. In my app, I completely removed the anonymous sign in, and I just had like a Gmail and Apple integration. Now it's working for a new user, but I faced a very weird issue with while testing in Android, that old user, when migrating to the new version, they need to link their account. But I found a use case, like, because I'm using a single like a Firebase project for all of my apps. It's a very like a unique use case. If they have they already have an account when on one of my app, they cannot link that to my like new app. So I don't think there will be any user who would do this. It's just for me. But yeah, I went on to a rabbit hole of fixing that bug. Shivam, hi Divyanshu, hi Shivam. Atharv, hi bro, hi Atharv. How you're all doing? Hint, sorry, my PC just got updated. I need to restart it in order to install the update. Oh yeah, we know that. Windows blue screen of update when you are doing the most important thing of your life. Atharv, I'm gonna make a parallel file encryptor. What? Parallel file encryptor? What does this mean? Please tell us in our noob language, like my noob language. Pakoda, not interesting, but I just implemented next auth mostly by myself after failing and quitting web dev because of it last year. Okay. Okay, yeah, authentication could be tricky. That's why I never mess with that shit in my real apps. I just use a baked in solution, drop and like just use it. But it's so tempting, like as an engineer who want to tinker with things, I feel it teaches you a lot of things. The whole authentication, authorization, and building it on both the sides, on front end and back end, just so interesting as a problem in itself. But I don't want to solve it. It's like the wheel is invented, guys. I don't need to call layers. Oh yeah, where were we? Add a feature where we can have many timeline elements in a single. So do we want this to have many timeline views? What we can have, like first of all, in the video timeline view, we will have a video layer where they can have multiple video clips one by one. Do we want an overlay on top of it? That could be a different layer in itself, like animation layer, or on top we can add anything. But the main video layer, I don't think they can have any gap on that. Or in case even they want a gap, we can have a feature where they can select an area which they don't want to. But again, that could be a filler of another top layer. So yeah, I really doubt that we need this kind of a feature where they can split this. What they can do is they can reduce these sizes. So max they can do it like 180, right? So max they can put to 180. And would it make more sense if I start to do it in a way where we drag and drop a media file, it shows its length here, and then we can keep on adding multiple media files and can play and pause it. I think this timer is running too quick. It's better if we just run it every 15 minutes. It's running too constant. Every 15 minutes. Okay. I think this is good enough for first. Himanshu. What is that, Himanshu? What kind of emote is this? Is it like Atharv, parallel file encryptor? Basically, encryption multiple files inside a specified directory. Oh, okay. So kind of like not doing them sequentially, but all of them gets encrypted at once in parallel. So that's what you mentioned, right? I'm also a noob, by the way. Tutorials. Oh yeah, it's with AI. I think you'll do it quickly. Okay, let's see. Yes, multi-threading. Awesome. And which language are you using for multi-threading? Sorry for this. 13 seconds. This video is good. Okay, so drag and drop is not working. Oh, it's working. Cool. Now we can ask when we are, or we can do it with 3.5. Don't waste our own preview. C++. Oh wow, very interesting, Adar. All the best on that. In this testing our Nightbot. Yeah, to test this, guys. Shivam, is that cursor? Yes, Shivam, I'm using cursor. Israr, hey, hi Israr. How was your day? How is it going? Maddie, do you work full time somewhere or are you doing YouTube full time? So Maddie, I do not work anywhere right now. I'm currently working on my own apps, and one of the app which I published few months back was AI auto AI Reels. It's doing pretty good on App Store, and there is other music app which I'm currently trying to like get new users on. So I'm trying some like ads with Meta on that. And another thing like is this YouTube, which I really enjoy doing. So yeah, spending some time on this as well. Wow, this is working so nice now. I don't like the overlay though. And what this glitchy behavior? What is this glitchy behavior? Vivek, hi bro. Hi Vivek, welcome back. Shivam, is there a rate limit on the number of questions you can ask? Shivam, rate limit on the questions. You mean with cursor? I think there is like 500 limit. I never reached that limit. I don't know. So, but there is a limit. I think it's 500. Even once you reach this 500 limit per month, after that you have this unlimited slow premium request. So you go into queue, and what I have seen is if you work on late night, this queue gets bigger. Maybe because that's the US time zone and mostly US users starts using that. But in India, daytime, I feel like the speed is still pretty fast. Like you're in queue for a very little time. And I think it's not updated for a very long time. It shows 10 O1 mini users per day, but currently I use it a lot more. And there is O1, not O1 mini, but O1 preview O1. And I feel like O1 is the best right now. Like yesterday, it just created one whole feature with one single query. Maddie, how inspirational, bhai. Thank you, Maddie. It's going good, man. Just got home, had some personal work. Cool. Now sitting to work. Wow, again, back to work. That's the spread. Pakoda, what's the app name? Is it available for Android too? Pakoda, it is, but I have to disable it for Android for a while. I'm working on a fix. It will be available this week. That's what I'm doing in the daytime. But yeah, you can download it. Let me know how you like it, but you will not be able to create any video for now. And yeah, there are actually 2 paying users on Android who emailed me yesterday again that when is the update coming. I replied to them that it will be live most probably by this Monday, because I'm taking a buffer because I don't know how long Android will take to review. Android is becoming a little bit like Apple these days. They take their good time to review. Damn, how to learn TS. Then learn JavaScript and make some projects. Then you will face the problems with a little bit of maintaining your project. Then you can move to TypeScript, or you can directly run TypeScript. I usually advise people to go a bit fundamental, so that I really believe like start with a bit of fundamental and before like progressing into TypeScript. Then you will really understand what's the use of TypeScript rather than just understanding or learning TypeScript. Again, that's my take. Shivam, I believe for Android you need 12 testers. How do you find them initially? Yeah, Shivam, that's true. They started doing this, I think, 2 years back. But I have a Play Store account which is very old, and yeah, I'll show you one thing. I created a Play Store account, and recently for one of my app. Let me see if I can find it. So it showed me that 12 thing. Wait. And then I quickly thought, oh no, I'm not doing that. Like before publishing, I have to find these people where I'll find 12 people or friends who will download my app, which is like an AI app where I'll have to like teach them a lot of things, how this app works. No, this is not that account. It's here. Where is that account? Let me find it. Why do you have any open source project where we can contribute? Yeah, Atharv, I'm thinking of creating one open source project. Yeah, so you see this is like 100 AI apps. This is a Play Store account I created, and I tried publishing my app here on 19th September. On 18th, I was live on iOS, and they rejected this app. Like, first of all, they rejected it, and second of all, like they wanted me to put it on like the beta version and get like 12 testers first, then they would take my request for publishing out live. And I thought, like, no man, I'm not going to do that. Then I found very old account which I used to use for one of my other app, and then I published it on that account where I don't have any such limit. So it's live on that. Yeah, so now it's live on this account, and currently, like, the recent update was rejected because they didn't find the account I gave them. They couldn't log in with it. So I'm still working with their team, and that's why I'm thinking by next Monday the app will be live for users. Yeah, on that open source thing, I'm thinking to start one open source project, because I noticed a lot of you guys come here for asking for project, and even like I can just make one project, and if any one of you is interested, we can just contribute it on it a little bit. And I have one old project which was really good, but I never published it, so maybe I can just open source that. I'm just going in loop of learning web dev. So damn, I'll show you what is the website called, roadmap.sh. See, go to this website, roadmap.sh. If you want to become a front-end developer, click on this. Start by learning all these things slowly, and you can ignore, like I have created one video where I mentioned what you can learn and what you can remove. And if you have a basic understanding of these things, I mean, there is a full roadmap. You don't have to go into a loop. You can just learn one thing, move on to the next. And the important thing is not just learn, but build alongside. That way you will know why you are learning something. Happy, I'm learning new things from tutorial. Firstly, it feels easy while watching tutorial, but when applying, I struggle a bit to apply things. PS, I don't want to use GPT as I'm learning. Okay, so watch tutorials, and it's good that you're thinking like using GPT would not be good while learning. Well, I don't know. Or it could be, yeah, I can see what, like if you get a code base which you do not even understand what GPT did, it could be a bit overwhelming. But maybe talk to GPT as a tutor, like give it a prompt. Hey GPT, you are my tutor and this is my level of learning. Like I don't know anything about this programming, so teach me while building this project. Give this prompt to GPT, and then GPT will explain you what it is doing, why it is doing. I think that's a very good way to learn, rather than a one-way learning, which is from a tutorial, where the tutorial is like the person on a video is teaching you something and you're just copy pasting on your side. you can stuck on something which they never mentioned on that video. On the other side, GPT is a really cool learning tool in that sense. So maybe use GPT as a tutor, not as how I'm using it to just create code. Damn, how's the market right now for freshers? For freshers, it's a tough market. Damn, it's so most of the companies right now are looking for. So okay, I was watching something on Twitter today, and someone, let me show you. So what he mentioned, like for example, these are the big companies, right? Let's say these are all the companies here, right? These are all the big companies, and you want to get here. Now what's happening, and these are the engineers which are there, right? These are like mid to senior level engineers who are here. And let's say this is, wait, and this is a river. So this is a river, we'll make it blue, right? And you guys are here, the freshers who are just right out of the college. Again, I'm not trying to demotivate anyone. So this is what's happening right now. Like most of the companies, what they are doing is they are hiring from this bunch. They want these engineers to join them because they feel like the mundane task which juniors were doing is now done by AI. So seniors can do the more of a management thing. Whereas this river is there, which is experience. So this is a river of experience which you guys currently don't have on real projects. So you have to cross this river of experience, and how you can do it is just slowly building a portfolio of things, like show them what you build and cross this river. This is the products you build. So you build these products, contribute on these products, and that's the only way to jump from here to here, or like do some freelancing work. It will not be as easy as it was a few years back, guys. So you have to cross this river to reach to this mid senior level position, so these companies can start taking you seriously. This is what the position of market right now is. This is not me saying it, but this is what's happening, and this is one of the conversation I had with one of my friend recently. So yeah. Yeah, bro, create an open source project. Will be fun and good learning. Sure, Vivek, I'll do that. Shivam, yeah, it's difficult to find those 12 testers, as those 12 testers need to use the app for straight 14 days. Oh yeah, that's also one absurd reasoning, which is for 14 days they need to test it. I don't know like what's the full thing is. Like, do they need to keep the app for 14 days, or they need to like daily open it for 14 days straight to test it out? But yeah, it's a very stupid rule. I think they just want to keep the spam new accounts from creating new accounts, and they want to just clean what a mess the Play Store is or was. I don't know right now what the status is. But back in 2016, 17, 18, I was working heavily on Android. I lost 2 my Play Store accounts with some absurd rules, and I have never looked back to Android. Even today, like Android is becoming a pain in my ass. Like the whole last week was spent just fixing these Android issues, because Android users found a way to crack the app. I am confused if I should use GPT to help me build project or not. I am not able to decide a line when I can say I know coding good enough. I should use GPT all in, but I do anyway, though I feel guilty. So Israr, let me give you a very small nugget of information which I found today. There are companies who are right now working on tools. Like these are startups who are working in Silicon Valley. One of my friend who is not a friend, like I worked for him in contract long back, and he told me that there are a lot of companies, like I think 10-12 companies and startups are working on tools which will make writing code obsolete. This was his word. So they are working on tools where engineers will just talk like we are talking to this Claude here, and this will do everything for us. So engineers will basically maintain documentation. We will be just maintaining documentation, writing specs clean and crisp, maintaining, telling the AI what kind of architecture to use and all those things. But the mundane coding task of like const, if, interface, switch, this all will be done by AI. I don't know if this information helps you, but yeah, or removes your guilt. But in overall, yeah, this is what's going to happen. People don't understand when you say getting job is hard now, but we have resources very easily. But if you go back in days, it was easy to get in, but it was hard to learn. That's how I see it. Yes, true. Earlier it was easy to get in, but the good part back then was you get in and you talk to these, like you are surrounded in an environment where everyone is talking about things, so you gradually, your learning curves become so steep and you're getting paid to learn in a company. That was the case back like 2-3 years back. Now even getting entrance to these clubs where people are just coding is very hard. You just have to do something of your own. You have, and this will be for a while, man. Like I don't think this will slow down in this year as well. Damn, should I just focus on front end more, or freshers currently build serverless Cloudflare and Hono? So damn, I don't think there is any front end or back end anymore. It's like now there will be like software engineer. You have to do everything, learn most of the thing. Like the more you know in every domain, the better person you will be, where people can delegate. So example, if I start a company, like if for example this app starts doing really good, I do not want anyone to manage this front end. I want one person who can manage the front end, manage the API, write the back end, like write the full feature by himself, because I know with AI it's possible. So I really want a person who can do all of this. And yeah, definitely he should take help of AI or whatever. I just want someone to create features, and just one person can do that. So yeah, so don't get stuck on front end or fresher, or just learn whatever is easy for you right now, make projects on that, move on to other thing. Shivam, have you applied for an Apple small business account to save some? Yes, Shivam. I am currently back then I was paying 30% tax on all of my revenue, and suddenly it dropped to 15% when I was selected. Like everybody gets selected if you have 1 million or less revenue. So to me it was like I got a 15% hike immediately on that month. So yeah, Israr, I should start. Yeah, we have to go back to our roots, man. Jack of all, master of in one. Yes, be the jack of all and master in one. Damn, thank you so much. You're welcome, damn. Okay, what we were building. Once we drop the video on timeline, do the following. Let's not have a default timeline on view. I am Sam, trading stream. I'm waiting for your trading stream, Sam. I would definitely want to plug in and sit for some chill hours with you. Shivam, you know that the same is available for Google Play, right? Shivam, to be honest, I don't care. I don't care if Google takes my 50%. I just want my app to be in Play Store so that I can give both those buttons on my landing page. Right now, that's my feeling about Play Store. You know, this button. So I just like this Google Play button here. That's the only reason my app is in Play Store. And yeah, if anyone, like some of my friends who I want them to test it out, so for them only this is in Play Store. There is no single reason. I'm not earning anything from Play Store, to be honest, on this app. It's just costing me money. I am Sam. Petition for Shiv to trade your email account using Rao. I think Sam today, Shivanshu is not here on this stream. He is enjoying a marriage of his friend today. But yeah, he's doing really good. Oh, my friend is calling. Let me. Israr, I'm hurt as an user. I'm sorry, Star, but that's the reality we poor developers have to face. Especially like an indie developer, it's so hard to maintain Android app. If for companies, yeah, they can burn as much money as they want. Let's not have a default timeline view. When we start the app, we need to drop a video to show the timeline. Happy Life, what tech stack are you using to build these apps? So Happy Life, I'm using for mobile apps React Native Expo with what you call developer build, and for backend I'm using mostly Firebase, some of my own services like AI Sidekick service. I think I wrote it 2 years back in Python using ChatGPT 100%. Back then there was no cursor as well, so I was just copy pasting from cursor, ChatGPT. And what else? Firebase and React Native. Yeah, that's it. Israr, will shift to Apple when I make a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, it's a personal choice, Israr. Like my brother, he never shifted to iOS. Like he hates it. One of my friend who works in Google, he never shifted to Apple. Like he faced a lot of issues in Android, but still he's a loyal Android fanboy. He's an Android developer. So yeah, even I was an Android developer. He was working on my team with me, and he never shifted to Apple. So it's a very personal choice. It's not like Apple, Android is when you don't have money and Apple is when you have money. It's a very personal choice. Some people just love that customization which Android gives. Even I love using Android. Like I love using Pixel a lot. I had the Pixel 4 or Pixel 3, and I used to like back then it was the best camera in any mobile, and then Apple just took the throne. Even I think Samsung has a pretty good camera now, but I don't like those custom ROMs at all. I love the very basic OS which is by default Android is, which is in Pixel and I think OnePlus and in Nothing. These three devices have the raw thing. Shivam, how many third-party auth user is available in the free tier? How many third-party auth users? How many third-party auth users? So I'm using for authentication. I'm giving options for Google and Apple login, if that's what you're asking. And for free tier, you mean in my app? I was giving one video on onboarding for free, but I am planning to remove that as well, because last week I got 3,000 users onboarded, which means they created 3,000 videos and not that many converted to paying users. so it's costing me a little bit more just to onboard users, and most of these users are coming in Android. So that's why I just stopped the Android for now. I don't know, maybe my app just ranked somewhere in Android, in Play Store, and all these users started coming in. The funny thing is, I think 0.5 or zero point 0.2 percent of those users were converting, and those are the ones who are emailing me now that the app is not working for them. And for them only, for those 2-3 users, I'm spending this whole week on making this new onboarding and this new authentication. Israr, honestly, I feel the same. I don't like iOS. Israr, I was there. To be honest, I was there. I never liked iOS. iOS was so simple for me as an engineer. I used to question everything, like so many restrictions I used to feel. But at this point, at OS level, I feel they both are exactly same with minor differences. Back then, Android was like this open garden where you can do anything. Like we built so. Okay, I'll tell you one story what I did. I was in 2013 or 2014, I got a contract from some developer in Freelancer, and he called me to make an app for his team, an Android app, kind of a spamware, where, because this guy distributed I think 20 Android phones to his team, and his team was like wage workers technically, who used to go into like outside to like do something, maybe like selling books or doing something, and company gave them these phones. Now this guy wanted to know who they are calling, when they are calling, how much time they are using these devices. And back then there was no such feature like which you can use in Android. I don't know if there is any right now. So he asked me to build an app which runs on background, tracks all these things, where the user is going, where they're calling, and how many times they open the phone. And after a long time of like spending online finding in Android forums, back then I think there was these IRC forums where the crazy Android devs used to sit. I used to write them these messages how to build something like this, and they told me some hints, and I built this app for him. And it was a very hacky, spammy app which you can run on Android. iOS would never allow that kind of thing, and I don't think now it's possible to go into that level of spamminess in Android. OnePlus used to have the original Android UI, now they don't. Oh, they don't, because I think that Carl Pei was there. He moved to nothing, so maybe after that it's proper Chinese company now, like Xiaomi and Redmi. I think all of them are like owned by the single one giant company, so maybe nothing have this still rawness in it. So I got this Asus Zenfone just for testing back then, like 2 years back, when I was working on one Android app in React Native, and it's so shitty. It's in my bag right now. I never use it. You open it, it plays so many gaming sounds, some animations, some vibrations, and it does everything except for working properly. Damn, your voice is soothing. Full ASMR. Oh wow. This is the first time someone really complimented me on my voice. Thank you so much, damn. Hind, what does it feel like to live in Goa? Everyone goes there for a trip, but you actually live there. So not only me, I am Sam is here. Sam motivated me to move to Goa actually. He lives in Goa too, and it's cool, man. It's really cool to live in Goa. I love it. Like, first of all, there is this slow vibey culture in Goa where nobody is rushing to do anything. There is a drawback of that, like people like if you have something to repair in your house, they will not even come on the same day, compared to like if you are in Bangalore or Delhi or Mumbai, people would come in like 10 minutes. Here you have to take an appointment, they will come next week, or maybe after 2-3 days. This happened with me with my internet service as well. So this is the drawback of living here. Otherwise it's very, very nice for me. I love living here. I used to like I just, the beach is very like, it's nearby. I think just 15 minutes walk from my place, and I go there, chill in the evening. So yeah, I love living in Goa. Shivam Chaudhary, let me rephrase. How many users are allowed to logged in using third-party auth such as Google, Apple in the free tier of Firebase? Ah, I think the number is 10,000. I think. So one of my app which had an anonymous login currently has like 1.4 million accounts in authentication, but those were like anonymous authentication. I'll show you. Isra, they use Oxygen OS of Realme. Oh shit, man, I could vomit on that OS. Shit. That's why I hate Android. These companies have just ruined it for everyone. First, they hire like some like cheap developers who build these cheap OS layers on top of a very good operating system, and then it's not usable. And you can't. Like, it becomes like a game of luck. Like you would find a good. Where is that? A good device. So you see this one, I had this app where we had like 1.4 million users almost in, but these were like anonymously signed in to the app. I don't know, like, let me check. Firebase authentication pricing. Yogesh, are you doing a job in parallel? Yogesh, welcome to the stream. I'm not right now. It would be better if I make like a page which I can link here where you can read about me. Yeah. So I quit my job last year to pursue like full-time indie hacking for a while. If it works out, it's good. Otherwise, you will see me not doing these streams, but like joining some streams. Authentication. Okay, so this is the pricing for Firebase. 50,000 monthly active users. I think this is in the free tier, yes. And what after that? What after that? Like, let's say if I have... What? It's increasing so rapidly. Okay, so if I have 100,000 users... 100,000, it's $200. Very costly. Yeah. Once I have like more than 50,000, I am sorted to hire a developer team. And I'll give them this problem to fix, like create my own authentication layer on my apps. So yeah, till 50,000 users, we are good. I don't think I have like more than 5,000 on my current app. Israr, if you can give me an estimate, how much does it cost to live there? Israr, it depends like what kind of house you want. Most of the cost is of the house. I am pretty sure it's like 2 times cheaper than living in Mumbai, or maybe 5 times cheaper than living in Mumbai. Vivek, Israr, I think now nothing has the original Android theme. Yeah, nothing is like sticking to it. Vivek, because the CEO is same. Yep. Hint, makes sense because you have achieved everything you wanted. You have a lovely family. You are all sorted, man. You just need to chill and live your life peacefully. No, man. Hint, I think you're just amused with these 1 hour sessions or 2 hour sessions. There are a lot of things which needs to be done, and we all are hustling. I'm also in this hustling train with you guys. It's just I'm old. So it might look like everything is sorted for me. It's not. It's definitely not. But yeah, I've learned techniques to cope with these anxieties and these things of missing out on life and all those things. So I'm learning those techniques. But yeah, it's not that sorted as you think it is. And I don't think it's sorted for anyone. Everyone is struggling with their own thing. Shivam, did you cross your free tier yet? No, Shivam. And I don't think I will in the next 6 months or a year as well. 50,000 users, like getting to 50,000 users. And if even like 10% of them are paying, that's like 5,000 paying users. So let's think about it, right? If I have 5,000 paying users, which are paying me monthly, that's around $20, which is like $100,000 a month. I'm sorted, bro. After that, free tier would not be my problem after that. Israr, True, that's why I changed the ROM. Okay, hire me too. Yeah, sure guys, just keep coming on these streams, and once the app grows, we'll have a hiring spree here. Shivam, strange, I'm using an Asus ROG Phone 3, except that shitty bootloader screen, everything else feels very close to vanilla. Does it? I don't know why mine. Strange, I'm using an Asus. Okay, so I have a Asus ROG Phone 3. I'll show you next time. But yeah, I find it very slow, very laggy. Panic at the disconnect. So this is my friend from Estonia, Shrikar. Hello, welcome to these streams. I kicked this guy from the Discord. Yeah, you kicked me because we don't want to talk about it. Rohit, hi Rohit. Israr, I want to shift alone, so 1 BHK is enough for me, and if I can afford to live with 30% of my salary, I would be happy. 1 BHK you could easily get, depends on which part of Goa you are interested in. If you are into party and all, north is good. If you are into like solo, chill, very easy life without much things around, like amenities, I mean, then south is really good. And if you want a balance of both, I think middle where I am living, it's like Panjim is really good for that. So like south is 40-50 minutes from here, north is 30-40 minutes from here, and yeah. And the pricing, 1 BHK you could get for like 20k, I think 20k you can easily get a good 1 BHK. Does this show? No. Shivam, have done anything to market your app except meta ads? So Shivam, I did a bit of ASO, like a keyword research, ranked on pretty good keywords, and for that I have to like do a lot of things on the app, and good ratings shared on some like platforms where I could get users, on AI platforms where like AI apps are being promoted. So these were like my initial steps which I did, and I started to rank decent. I'm still not anywhere close to where I want to be, but the app is doing really like ranking up based on the type of users and how they're using it. It technically depends on how good your app is. So if your app is good, it will rank higher. That's the thing. And meta ads I'm using for one of my AI music app, because that's a very competitive market. If you want me to show you, I can show you. Wait. Okay. So this one. So this one I did some like research on these keywords, and I thought I could really do something with this app. Like based on the keyword research I did, I thought like the market is not that saturated, but then I found out it didn't like started ranking anywhere close to the other apps, and it just completely failed. Right now it's not getting any download. I think it's getting 5 downloads a day or something, but nobody is paying for it. I think there is one paying user for this app who paid for a year, and I think he does not use it. And so I want to try like meta ads on this, because I've noticed all the music apps are running meta ads. You can check like Facebook meta ad explorer. So that's why I want to try the meta ads. And after that I have like a lot more strategies which I want to try. Israr, and other expenses would be around 10 to 15k maybe. Depends, Israr, like what depends on your lifestyle. And for example, like my internet, I pay 1200 rupees a month, and it's a 150 mbps line with 1 terabyte data. After that it's unlimited, but at a 10 mbps speed. And electricity I think is very cheap in Goa, to be honest. Like from where I'm coming from, it's almost half of that. Like sometimes my, like last month my bill was 250 rupees. I don't know why, but I was so shocked. So yeah, those are some things. Otherwise food, if you eat outside, it's very expensive, I think, almost compared to how it is in Mumbai and Delhi, all the big cities. But if you make your own food, it's okay, it's good. Hind, yeah, but you are genuinely such a chill and composed person. Even in the most difficult or high pressure situations, you wouldn't panic. Instead, you would approach them calmly and handle them with grace. I wish to do that, Hind. In difficult situations or high pressure situations, well, I hope to be calm. I don't know that if that I will be able to do, and that's what I feel. Thank you, and thank you for saying all this about me. And yeah, I really appreciate that. Happy life. Thoughts on yesterday's expo announcement on Twitter? What expo did announce something? Fuck, I didn't know that. I feel embarrassed, guys. What did expo announce? Let's read that. Twitter expo announcement. What did expo announce today? What is today? Is 14 January. From weather apps and commerce websites to AI powered chat apps, reliability servers are a must for modern era. That's why we are thrilled to introduce EAS Hosting, the first ever end-to-end deployment solution for universal app development. EAS Hosting, scale universal API routes, React websites, and more with ease. EAS Deploy. Okay. World-class apps across Android and iOS. We introduce API route. It can be, but what does it do? How will it solve my problem? Isn't it something like they are turning into Vercel? Like you can host on this. How does it help on platform web? Oh, okay. So you write once for a mobile and you can export on web and then you can host it. Okay, cool. Good thing. Doesn't solve anything for me because I generally use their development build where all the code base is locally on my machine. I try to bundle it by myself, do all the things by myself rather than relying on their servers and hosting and all, because I feel that gives me more control of things. And yeah. Krish, hello Divyanshu. Hey, hi Krish. आदर्श, हाय आदर्श, आप खुद से UI डिज़ाइन करते हैं या कोई रखा है? आदर्श, so I design all of my apps by myself. I did a Saturday stream that's also live. I did a very small, very little tweak design on that stream. If you want, you can check it out. But yeah, mostly I do all of my designs by myself. To be honest, I find designing very meditative process. I'm not very good at it, but spending like 1 or 2 hours on that feels really nice. Hey, Srar is on Twitter. Let's follow. Where are we? Okay, apply. Let's see. How did Owen performed? Wow, very nice. Okay, guys. So what it did was here. This is how it looks like if I click on add media, and if I do this one, but it's not this much, right? If I'm showing 29 second, it should just show 29 second. Yeah, this is one of the issue which I need to fix. Adarsh, please roast my website. Wow, let's do this. Share your link. Adarsh, we will do this. This will be fun. Okay, again, this is burning. Perfect. Alexander, I like the chill guy on your desk. Hey, thank you, Alexander. So this is for sale. Like my wife has her own like Instagram store. If you want to buy this, yeah, I can share the link here. Guys, she has told me to promote her shop. Vishnu, how much work is left, bro? Vishnu, there is a lot of work, but yeah, I'll sit for next 30 more minutes till 10:30. So yeah, as much as we can complete. So far, what we have done is we have created this button where we can upload the video. The video is here on the timeline, and even like once you refresh this page, there is like a blank slate. You can even drag drop video files here, so they will show up on this timeline. Now I'm currently working on a feature where one thing is you should not be able to drag this timeline, resize it more than the length of the video. Israr, I was stalking your Insta and oh my god, you have been to so many places. Yeah, thank you, Israr, for stalking me. And yeah, I try to like travel once a year. Like back in 2023, I was traveling a lot, but last year I did not go anywhere outside India. Hind, does your wife make these balls by herself? Yes, she does. She does. It's like completely made from hand, and yeah, she's really good at it. These are so good, man. I would appreciate if you can give this feedback to her on her Insta page. She would really appreciate that. Israr, and you have been a remote developer before it was cool. Yeah, this is true. Like I was a remote developer back in 2016, and yeah, then in 2019 2020 everyone was a remote developer. Vishnu, it looked more like a video editing software. Yes, Vishnu, this is more like a video editing tool. Adarsh, please roast my website, and I want to learn UI design more, and I also want to build AI apps. Adarsh, I'm just waiting for your website link. If you are sending it here, maybe YouTube is blocking that message, so we are not getting it. So try sending it in a disguised form where you remove the dot with a slash, so it looks like you are trying to send a text message. Then we'll copy and change that slash to dot. Shubham, give some tips for beginners. Shubham, what kind of tips do you want? Yeah. Israr, I want to travel, but because of my health, I'm not able to. Oh, what health issues do you have, if you don't mind sharing? Or maybe we can do it one by one. Adarsh is still no link. So, or you can share the link in the Discord server. Oh yeah, if you are on the Discord server, you can share there as well. Put it on a showcase channel, and you could do the inauguration of that channel with your link. Vishnu, backend stuff is a bit easy for I can't design the front end. It's just hell for me. Yeah, Vishnu, sometimes like for front end you need to design and then code it. So yeah, it's a bit of a hassle. So I am also like a kind of a front end developer, move to backend. To be honest, I love doing backend work. It's not so satisfying for my soul, because whatever you're working, it's more logical, everything, but technically user cannot ever see what you did. User only cares about the front end. So I feel front end is much more work, to be honest. Like this is a very risky take. If people are like, sometimes backend developers get offended with this statement, but to be honest, I think front end is harder than backend, because like not just like web front end, I mean like the whole front end in itself. Like you have to make Android, iOS, then in web also you have so many things to manage, multiple types of web browsers, restrictions, you have to deal with so many things. So technically testing is a hell in front end, and as a developer you are much more frustrated. In backend, if you are like going with a, like if you're a good engineer and you are following all the good rules, then logic is not that hard. Like most of the things are already built, right? That's why platform as a service is much famous or much popular, like Firebase, but there is no front end as a service which is popular. I want to travel, but I am too young for it. Yeah, man. Like I'm like, my advice is travel, guys. Travel as young you are. Like one of my best lifetime trip is backpacking Europe with one of my friend, and we were not earning that much. We were very young, and we were like sleeping in hostels or very cheap Airbnbs. We even slept at one trailer in Prague. It's one of the best trip I ever did. I was like, I think 24 maybe. Yeah, I was 24, 25. Hint, backend is easy. No man, backend is not easy. I'm saying it's less frustrating than front end. I have herniated disc because of prolonged sitting and I'm lazy. Oh shit, yeah. This, I have heard about this issue, and it's very painful. And then it must be very hard for you to sit for long hours. Vishnu, yeah, front end should be appealing to the user. Yes. Take care, Israr. Yes, take care, man. Adarsh, base 64, decode this string. I think Adarsh is playing some sort of a game with us. He's teasing us, but he's not sharing anything. Israr, I don't like testing in front end at all. Yeah, testing in front end is a hell, man. For me, like sometimes I just push Android app directly to production, like without even testing it. I don't want to open my Android device, do all that circus to install it and then test it. This secret will remain between all of us, guys. Let's not talk about this outside. Hemant, new text task which you love the most. New tech task, or I think you meant tech stack which you love the most. Hemant, I love the tech stack which I know, where I can just quickly push things live to users. That's my favorite tech stack, and that is the one which I'm currently using. Vishnu, backend is easy when you know how think and solve problem. Yes. Again, backend is easy is a very strong word. I would say backend is uh, less frustrating. Let's keep it that way. Hint, other share. Hint, the link. Yeah, Adarsh is onto something, guys. Not reduce, man. Cancel. Not increase. Adarsh, I'm unable to join Discord. Yeah, Adarsh. What issue you're facing? Israr, I'll be traveling next month somewhere north. Oh, nice. This next month, right? Next month would be again very cold in north. It's snowing where I live. It snowed there, like I think day before yesterday. This ruined it. Just ruined it. Wow, cursor stopped. Hemant, building something. Can you tell me about it? Hey, Hemant, I've just pinned a message here in the chat. Also, I'm working on this web app, which you can see right now. The feature, wait, it's stuck. I think something bad happened. Wait, let me restart it. So yeah, this is the web app, like kind of a video editor I'm currently working on. So as you can see, we are working on this timeline feature. By we, I mean me, while talking to you guys. So yeah, so far so good. Currently what I'm doing is I'm stopping it to move past the length of the video, and then I'm thinking for better visualizing, it's better if I just put the video here somewhere so that I can see it when I'm scrubbing through the timeline. I can see it moving, like skipping to that position. But for that I would need a remotion video, because I'm planning to use remotion in this. So this is what I'm working on. Israr, I have been living my whole life in Mumbai, so seeing snow is heaven. Israr, there is a secret. I have not seen snow falling ever as well. living my whole life of 30 plus years near the mountains. So yeah, that's the thing. I have seen fallen snow, like once it's there, it's not that great. It's great, but it's not that great. As great as like falling snow. Open URL dot f. What? So you shared this. Others, you shared this. Is this your website? OpenURL.fyi? Israr, what the fuck? Israr. Yes, man. You got beach, so you can't complain. Yeah, Israr got the beaches. There's the Juhu beach. What else is there? What's your name on Discord? Adarsh. So Adarsh is Ashok, I guess, because he pasted one link on Showcase. Yes, I built this. Yes. Oh wow, I thought you are trying to send us a short URL, but you have built this tool. Crazy. And you want me to roast it? I'll be honored. So as soon as I opened this, it was very like not doesn't look like a very like a side project. It looks like you have spent quite a good amount of time building this. Like just looking at this domain, first of all, very nice. OpenURL.fyi looks like very legit. And OpenURL logo, very nice. I love it. The header is very simple, and I think it's not a roast but a love letter to you. Simplify your links, amplify your reach. Very nice. I could see, like, because I have been used to coding with these AI tools, I see a lot of like this is like a very default AI thing which you have built, but again, very nice. It mentions why OpenURL, detailed analytics you get, secure sharing, lightning fast. It was quick. I clicked on the link and just opened immediately. I hope you are hosting it in Vercel or someplace. So another one thing I noticed is this is not centered, this div. And is this a color accuracy thing? Also, this background color is a padding issue here and here. Maybe this div is not centered, I guess. And original URL, very long, hard to share, very nice. You have mentioned, and shortened URL is this. Very nice, very nice. So let's do one thing. I will click off our video stream. Wait, our video stream link. I'll put it here and let's see. It will shorten. Wow, it did. And let's open it here. How quick it is. It's taking some time. Hang tight. Maybe that page was not compiled and next time it will be quick. I'm hoping that to happen. No. So this page is taking quite some time to load. Maybe you are using a lot of SSR on that page, and which you kind of, or maybe yeah, it could be the database. It's talking to database to get this ID and that link and then redirecting. So that communication is happening. But I think you can speed this up by loading the page immediately and doing like internal client side call, which would show this page and then make this request. So that will make it much faster. Just a feedback on this because it's taking too much time. But yeah, overall, very nice work. Let's log in into this. Oh wow, there's an animated this thing dashboard. So I can't see my dashboard until I start paying for it. Pricing is 0 for these, 99. And what are you using for payments? Razorpay. Oh, you got the Razorpay, man. Nice. I think Razorpay is not open for a lot of people. Even I was struggling to get there. Using as this, what? Continue to, yes, exit. Overall feels very premium, very well made, and everything is there if anyone wants to use a URL shortener. So yeah, good job Adarsh. Anything else you want me to look into it, then we can do that as well. On our beach you see more people than you see sand and water. Yeah, I went to Juhu beach when I was in Mumbai, and it was crowded. It was very crowded. It was like how the Baga and Kalangut in Goa is in the at the New Year's. Others, yes, I just got land around me. Oh, awesome! And congrats. FYI is a free domain, right? Is it? No, I don't think these domains would ever be free. So Namecheap is my provider. Open link fyi.fyi. Oh man, he's paying 600 a year. FYI is paid. I don't think you get these top level domains for free. Others, yes, DB operation and Redis too. Oh wow, you have Redis implemented. Crazy. You are the MVP for the day, Adarsh. So we do these MVPs for the day in these streams. And today's MVP is Adarsh. That's crazy. Sure, I will update this. Anshika Trivedi. Hey, hi Anshika. Vivek, bro, but this time there were many videos that Goa was empty during New Year. Yeah, Vivek, I was also listening to some news. I noticed there was less crowd this year, but still there was like everything was packed on the day of on the New Year's night. My friends were here in the town, and we were looking for like places to go where we can have a dinner. We called like I think 10-12 places. All of them were booked. So yeah, maybe local peoples also, but there were parties going on. There were a lot of crowd. There were some rumors that some Goans run that campaign that there is no tourist here, because then people would think, oh, Goa is empty and let's go. If the Goa is empty, it's not that crowded. A marketing strategy. Again, rumors, conspiracies. Others. One more quick note that this website use Google Trends to scrape and load tons of trending URL and short them and index into Google for instant traffic. Oh wow, very interesting, Adarsh. You are doing a really serious project here. You know what you are doing. Check showcase on Discord. Okay. Okay, so this is a short URL shortener which Israr's friend has built. Whoa, this looks neat, very neat. Okay, yeah, the UI is crazy. I love this UI. I think it's still work in progress. So I'm really interested to know one thing, Adarsh and Israr, if you know this, like what is the business proposition of these short URL shorteners? Like how do they make money? Because I know there is this thing big dot, like what is that, some sh, this guy created some open source dot sh thing, link shortener dot sh, what was its name? I mean, it's a very overcrowded thing like link shortener. How do you make money from this? How do people find out about them? Because it's so hard to even rank in top 10 pages. This one is for hackathon. Crazy, man. This guy will win for sure. The amount of work they have done on the UI, this polished and clean UI, wow. Very nice. So one thing which I really liked about Adarsh website was that it was creating link without even asking user to sign in. So yeah. Another is, I hate these filling forms to sign up, man. Just put a like a third party authenticator. It's so easy to do that. And yeah, I think if it's for a hackathon, it's easy to share these login details and all. But yeah, great work on design. It's made on Vue, I guess. No, sorry, it's a white sign, right? White icon. Yeah. So I use this plugin Vapalizer to tell me what kind of tech is being used in this. They're using Wordcell and Tailwind. Is it? View page source. Yeah, just doing some checks. Okay, where were we? This one, okay, his dashboard is clean though. Try to log in later and see. Yeah, I'll see. The website, like design wise, 10 out of 10, man. Others, before it is used to earn through for affiliate and ads, now every product turned on their SaaS model. For more features you need to pay. Okay, so basically the monetization strategy is via SaaS, like pay per usage kind of thing, monthly payments. He's using React and TypeScript. Nice. We use it too. So guys, we have 10 minutes. We will wrap this up and I'll do this tomorrow. So this is the mid of the week. How is everyone feeling about this week? From my side, I'm feeling pretty good. Like a couple of things I wanted to do this week were already completed. And yeah, this post handle thing, I want to make this, at least this timeline completed this week. That's the goal, where I could do the play pause, put a audio timeline, make like change the duration, add more media, and then can see it on the preview would be a cherry on top if I was able to do it. Yes, more features or pro plan like that. All the best, Adarsh. I really like the functionality overall. It's a very complete product, And if you could just focus on like upgrading the design, just a feedback, because the other product which Israr showed looked like a much premium product. Yours was like more complete to me. His was like good on design. So yeah, just maybe a quick check on that. Again, I'm really forgetting that name, man. This guy who is on Twitter all the time, he built something, some sh dot sh. What was that? Link dot sh or something. Shit, I can't find it. Any micro SaaS ideas which have high potential? Hey Vivek, this is something which I explore a lot. So there are a lot of micro SaaS ideas you can work on. So like if you really want a problem which I usually face is you can help me with. One micro SaaS I can tell you about anyone who is doing these streamings is you can ask me. You can create a website where I can connect my YouTube page, and every time my streams are over, they are transcribed, and then it gives me some sort of a summary of what we did in that and a note. I would be okay to pay a little bit for this kind of service, and if it can just give me some audio of what happened, this is easily possible, kind of a micro SaaS. Just throwing it out there. Anyone want to build it? Israr, I'm feeling so exhausted due to my broken chair. I'm not able to work properly. I'll be getting my new chair delivered tomorrow, most probably. Awesome. Yeah, Israr, you got something from that sleep company, right? In some shorteners allow only 10-15 links per day. If users want more, they can opt to pay. Yeah, nice. Yusra, from user perspective, is there any other benefit of using link shortener other than making it short that people are ready to pay? Yeah, I don't think there is any other benefit. But yeah, I have personally used link shorteners a lot of times. Sometimes there are some weird websites where the links are so huge that when you share them with your friends on any chat or group, it feels like you are sending a virus to them. So that time you just shorten it so it's easy for them to digest. Click on it. Adarsh, I know design sucks, but I just want to try out the hit of traffic. If it will hit 5,000 traffic per month, then I will redesign it in a quick way. Awesome. That's a very nice strategy, Adarsh. And that's a 101 lesson on doing online business. Test the waters first before spending a lot of time. I sometimes go against this philosophy because I don't know why, because I'm stupid. But yeah, this is the pretty right way, legit way to do things. Test it out first and then spend the time. Or do I want to have like a scrubbing thing? Okay, what I can do is Israr, it's because you have ADHD. You want your project to be perfect before people see it. Most of my projects are not like perfect. But yeah, I sometimes go into these zones of we can call it perfect, or we can call it like I should like it. Maybe people won't, but I should at least like it when I'm using it. Others, paying for URL shortener help you track clicks and origin, and also you can customize existing links. Oh yeah, tracking is also a part of it, right? Also, you can get the origin by putting some UTF params on it. Customize existing links. Oh, you mean like, okay, if I shared a link and later on I want to just change it, I can go to the dashboard. So this weird thing happened with these shorteners. Just a quick story. My brother, he was getting married, and in his cards we pasted one link of a place venue, and there was a link which we added, and it was printed in almost like 300 400 cards. And now in the end moment, I think like 1 week before his marriage, the venue changed because that road was closed. So the owner of that venue gave us some other property of his, and now we have like 400 cards where we need to either. So I thought, let's change the link. I told him, let's change that link so it should redirect to the new place. Now it's a maps location which you want to give. Now my brother, he used an anonymous email first of all to create an account on that website, and he was not a paid user, so he cannot edit it. But after making a request to their support team, they allowed him to edit it. But now he was using an anonymous email, he cannot even log in into that dashboard. So we have to sit for hours and scratch that link out of all those 400 cards. So yeah, I don't know why I'm sharing this story, but yeah, this happened. In the army, yeah. Israr makes sense, Adarsh. Yes. There's this Grabify, which is an IP logger and URL shortener both. Grabify. So I use this app called IP Info, if you guys know about this. So what I do is all of my requests which are coming to my server, uh, they trigger this service as well as soon they are received from the client side. So I can see like from where the traffic is coming. I used to use it in my previous websites, but now I am doing it all with the analytics tool which I'm using. Funny. I used to use it a lot. I'd send this link and shock my non-tech friends that I hacked your IP. How did you prank them that you hacked your IP? By telling their IP address? Adarsh, I'm planning to build an AI PDF summarizer or chat with PDF tool. Cool, Adarsh. Yeah, just check like how that market is. I believe chat with PDF is like pretty bloated market at this point. I saw one guy who built like a AI tool to talk to notes, which is so saturated that he spent, I think, thousands of dollars on marketing, but couldn't get even 10 paying users. So yeah, look into that, like how you want to market it. Maybe you already know your way. I'm just being like a smart ass here. That's why I say they are non-techie. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. I love this cursor, like this new thing where you can run the commands directly from here. It's very handy. You don't have to copy and paste every time on the terminal. Rohit, Notebook LM is far better than any PDF summarizer. Oh yeah, Notebook LM is so crazy, guys. Like, my wife loves to listen to these podcasts, some like thriller crime podcasts. And when I get to know about Notebook LM, what I did, I found out some like very gruesome criminal case in Bangalore, an article on that, and I copy pasted it, gave it to Notebook LM, and it created a podcast, like man and woman like talking about that incident like it's a real podcast. And I gave that audio to my wife. I said, hey, I got this new crazy podcast for you. And she loved it. She thought like it's a real podcast she couldn't find on YouTube. So yeah, Notebook LM, the goat. I was thinking to build something like Testimonial IO, and I think it's a good product, but I thought it will be pain to market it. Oh yeah, I have used Testimonial IO. I think I have seen the founder of this on Twitter a lot talking about it. What time that? Not typing the testimonial. Yeah, it's so Israr, if you can build this for a mobile app, it would be very interesting. Like, I don't think they have a mobile version for it where people could like I can put it as a SDK on my mobile apps, and it shows like these small banners where I can click and see the videos of users talking about my app. I think it could be a good project. I don't know. But yeah, this is a very well made website, and I'm not sure how to market these kind of apps. Like, how do you reach to the right users? Because this is kind of a B2B territory. I'm very scared of that, talking to businesses. Others, I will market it as combo for PDF, merge, edit, crop to image to PDF and AI on top of it, just to grab some paid users. Very interesting, Others. So Others, are you on our Discord, right? We should definitely talk about your products and your marketing. I like how you think, man. Like, you have already made all the plans and all. You look like a very interesting guy to chat with. Okay, guys. So I think we are good for today. It's 10:30. I just saw that we ran like 3 minutes late, but it's fine. It's fine. We did pretty good. And now I'm on the way to add this remotion onto the tool. I'll sit a bit in the morning, if possible. Tomorrow morning, I will try to add like a preview and all. Overall, the media, drag and drop, everything is added. One final thing is pending, which is like committing this code. Let's do that. Cool. And let's finish this session. Nice. Okay, see ya guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye bye.